Hello, everyone. Today we are doing a Handcam stream. I'm going to be assembling a marble kit model that I got for Christmas that looks pretty cute. Oh my, you can see me hydrating in real time. That'll be fun. But yeah, we're going to be just chilling. And if I'm ignoring chat too much, which I don't know if that'll be a problem, but feel free to throw up a few sound alerts. Here are the instructions. As you can see, it can get a little bit complex. It lights up really cool though, as you can see on my Twitter post. All of the pieces, most of the pieces are made out of plastic. There's some acrylic, some wood, and it seems to punch out pretty easily. It should also light up, and I might have to do some sanding and stuff as I go. So, let's see. Step 1 is some acrylic pieces. F. So each of the plates have letters on them, which you can't see very well from here. But this is there's some E's on here. It's hard to read. Yeah, these are E's. need to get off E15, which I think is that piece right there. And then a bunch of F pieces. Those are D's. D's nuts. G. F. All right. F10. There's an F10. Perfect. Another F10. F8. All right. So this little piece goes in here. And we get one on the other side. So it forms like a rocker, I think. Back and forth like that. And, oh, this piece has to go on before those go in. Maybe before they go in completely. I need to put in the shiny one. And I guess I should check the other ones for film 2. The shiny ones have a protective film. Just like I usually get on my acrylic charms. Yeah, I think they all have some protective acrylic film that you have to take off on both sides. Okay, it's actually clear. Not this green color. Just rub your nail along the edge of it. And okay, that one's both of them. And then the last piece And then after you get it up a little, you rub your thumb along the edge. Oh, one side of it's green, the other side of it's clear. Might have taken a little bit of damage on there. Nope. Let me find that. Before we move on. Keep that up there. I'm gonna get out some. Set that one aside for the moment. Might need to be glued. I can see if I'll glue it tomorrow. Let me go and get some tape to keep those two pieces together. Alright, I'll get off one of the other F8s. Hopefully that won't be cracked. Hopefully I can glue the other one back on. Also, I need to check the other ones to see if they're both sides of the film was taken care of. Film comes right off. Think the angles are fine. If I put on this piece, that's not an F8. That's an F9. Here's an F8. Didn't realize they look so similar. Yeah, that's better. And the other piece can go on top. Perfect. There we go. Now we get two D5s. These are the D's here. Not sure D's nuts, but maybe not too far off. And the two pieces kind of like that. Kind of like an Among Us. And the rocker is angle side up, and the Among Us hang on two little posts that come out the side of it. We need to get A37 and A40. So I need to find that's the B's. I think that's also B's, just popped out, yeah. C. Ah, these are A's. And we're looking for A37. $31, $30. Oh, there's 37. And a 40. There's a 40. And the Among Us guys go into the outside of these little, kind of looks like a walrus, or not a, like a, hey there, Onyx Fury. We're doing a special Handcam stream tonight. We're assembling this marble track I got for Christmas. Welcome in. How are you doing? So, looking a little bit, a moose. Why was I saying wall? Moose. Looking kind of like a moose head right there. And that, yeah, handy stream. Also, you'll get to see me hydrate in real time. Watch this. Good tea. Here is the piece that we've got so far. It's got this little piece up on top. Rocks back and forth on top of the moose head. Now we're on to the next step. A couple F pieces and an E. Tries to steal my drink. Well, if you were here, I'd share. I'm not a meanie. B. Oh, that's C. I did a couple of gotcha pulls off stream. I'm not playing much of Honkai Star Rail on stream. Game takes up too much time. But I still like the characters in the game, so I'm trying to keep up with it off stream. I got Silverwolf earlier in the month. Is that F? Hard to tell. Yeah, those are F. And then I got Evanesia, who is supposed to look like a fox girl, but looks more like a rabbit, or a hare. Which is kind of strange, but I had extra pulls, so I got her. And then Resonant Solstice has been doing their anniversary, as we did a stream for a couple weeks ago. And the new character for that just came out, so I got her. And I had enough pulls left, so I got the other anniversary character. I was pretty happy about that. And then the rest of the characters are coming in a few weeks. Denny is next week for Wuthering Waves. And I think next week we also have Zenless Zone Zero releasing. So that's going to be a busy week. Let me see. F9 and 2 F10s. Well, we already pulled out the F9. You're wondering if you should write some scary stories. Well, That sounds like it has an easy answer. Why not? F11. It's right there. Do you have any ideas? You want to give me a hint? I do believe I remember you saying that you liked vampires before, kind of like I do. That was a long time ago when Evanescia was, or not Evanescia, when Evernight was released in Honkai Star Rail. There's one called Monster of Sacred Valley. Okay. And sacred is an anagram for scared. Probably doesn't matter, but that piece. Do I need another one? Yes. F11. Oh, there's one. So you're gonna keep me hanging? What is this monster? In addition to vampires, I am also pretty interested in cryptids. Monsters that we don't know if they're there or not. They're probably not there, but what if they are? What if there really is Bigfoot, the Yeti? My favorite is the Loch Ness Monster. Though, I've also been seeing a lot of good Megalodon material recently. Unfortunately, people are thinking that the Nessie, Loch Ness Monster, isn't that serious. A lot of people are thinking that it's just eels. Somebody else was saying maybe it's a shark, which would still be kind of cool, but not that special. Then there was another one, special sightings in a secret special lake. And the natives near there had long had, like the Indians or whatever, the Native Americans, had long had stories and rules to protect themselves from getting attacked by that lake monster. People are trying to figure that one out, and they don't really have any good ideas. Maybe a special type of shark as well. Freshwater, I guess might be there are a few freshwater sharks. Problem for any of these being reptiles or mammals is, for the water ones, is that they need to come up for air. And if they came up for air, it would be pretty obvious. It would be a lot more common. The sightings, I mean. So, the most likely explanation is that they're either an animal that you will already know about, or that they're some type of fish or shark. And I also need an E10. The monster with swords for nails, that is half Sasquatch, that half human, that attacks skeptics? Oh no. And poachers, and he can speak English. Does he speak with an English accent? Or like a British one? That would be hilarious. Oops. G. E. We're looking at E16. It is gravely? I don't know what that means. Oh, gravelly, like the voice. Eight. These are the hardest to see. 17. Oh. There it is. Gravelly, okay. Like Batman. Batman himself is kind of a cryptid, I guess. Themed around bats. Most people don't know if he's real. He can write in the metal of Jeeps. Like, with his fingers? Yeah, with the sword nails. Okay. We need to get some more D5s. Okay. So what's his story? I got some idea with who he attacks. Why does he attack them? What's his actual motive? C26 and C25. A, B, C. Is that it? Yeah, it looks like it. Only one C25. And the C26 is a lot smaller. There's C26. This comes down in the center with the large piece at the back. And I'll stick one of the Among Us pieces on. That came on a lot easier. Stick the rocker on. And then stick the other one on. And there it is. He also drags bodies away into the dark, ties them up upside down, and deskins them and celebrates in their death, drinking their blood. This isn't like silly horror, is it? This is pretty serious. All right, a bunch of A, 33, 32, and 32. I think those are on here. Those are F. No, A was one of the black ones. That was right. C? There's an A33. No humor, okay. Very dark. Got that little piece punched out. You know, the normal. Okay. I guess I'm kind of a silly guy myself. A lot of horror does have humor in it. All right. And I need another A33. Where is it? Oh, parts removal tool. That'll help. Oh, there it is. Not sure how. Okay. Maybe a bit like I haven't actually seen it, but maybe like Final Destination. Oh, that worked on those small pieces. This one need any? Oh yeah, yeah. All right, well you did help. Now, some E series. No, is it not Final Destination? E7. Those two. Oh, okay. If you did them all at once, that wouldn't be very fun. Better to drag out the tear a little bit. Is that it? Teach them a lesson, even if they won't be able to live to see it. All right, got film off on that one. Another piece off. One last film on this one. All right, the E7s. Another two E7s and an E6. Oh, okay. So maybe he didn't just want to terrify them, but he needed to delay it because of the sacrifices. Usually, the people who get in trouble did something wrong. Usually, it's something that they think isn't nearly as bad to deserve the punishment coming for them, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Now we have four pieces like this. And E9, which is this piece right here. I'll get it. Boom, came right off on that one. Oh, they stayed too long there. Stuff often has a warning posted. And then they disobey it, thinking that it isn't that bad. All right, this goes in with the... Oh, yeah. 4 pieces facing out. And then we're going to drop this down. And stick another piece on top of that. Now it has 2 pieces on either side, and one of them has a little hook on there by my thumb. And then this gets capped off, and that snaps on. So that's step 3. Step 4 looks a lot more complicated. Back when the monster was just a baby, a group of poachers killed his parents, and the baby hid. The poachers, did they kill it for money? Or were they scared of it? G series. These are G's, okay. And the baby grew to hate the humans because of that. Yeah, yeah. Alright. Oh, there were other ones on step 3. I didn't see it. D12 and D15. That's E. Yeah, okay. So, ha 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 ha. All right, we'll do a hydrate. Watch this. Ah, sippy sippy. Oops. These are G's, not D's. F. E. Oh, this thin one. There it is. Oh, the monster scared you? You're not just the creator, you're also a client. Dropped a piece. There. 2 pieces. Oh, that's what that other piece was. All right. We have D12 and I need D15, which is also going to be on this. Getting used to this hand cam. D13, D15, is that it? Yeah. This goes on first. And then okay, that goes on. And then D16 slides on. Dingo. Instead of bingo, it's dingo. Do you know about the dingo memes? D16. Have you ever seen Seinfeld? Okay. It's not a big one, but Elaine was at a party one episode and she was trying to get somebody obnoxious to stop talking with her. And for some reason, she said, "The dingo The dingo ate your baby. The dingo. All right, well, that's on there. So there's the piece completed. You don't get into rom-coms. Well, Seinfeld was a sitcom. Maybe that's what you mean? I don't get into many rom-coms. A few romances, I guess. All right, we're back to G. That's E. F. This was G. And G1, G2. Or sitcoms, okay. What do you like watching? Presumably you watch something. Or else you would have said, I don't watch TV or something. Or any other comms or even comas. You don't watch comedy? You watch me. I guess maybe I'm enough comedy for all of us. Nope. You don't get jokes. Fair enough. Not even your own. That's rough. Life without humor's a bit more difficult. It really allows you to build relationships if people are laughing at you. I think I got that one. Oh, that sounds like trauma right there. That there sounds like trauma. Might be a pretty common one, but you're probably funnier than you think you are. It's not easy though. figuring out humor can be a little rough on everybody, especially if you have to get through trauma as well. Oh, okay. These screw through. I need another one. Oops. 2. There's another G1. There it is. Yeah, you questioning your jokes for anything you thought was funny. 5 minutes later. Now, I have a different approach. A lot of times I tell my jokes subtly so that people don't laugh. I'm just aiming for like one really clever person to get the joke. Or maybe they understand the reference, but they're the only one who does. Nibbles on my tail. I think that's if you're getting your food, I'll get a drink. So, you do at least engage in a bit of humor in my chat. All this nonsense about nibbling on my tail. Yeah, I've definitely seen that before. Oh, and another G1 and G2. Right in the center. Mm. With my type of humor, I guess. I don't have to apologize. Because if they don't laugh, they probably don't even realize it was a joke. Not for the stuff I do on stream, I guess. Alright. That's 8 pieces. Let's stack them up. I didn't really keep them separate. I don't know if I had to. They look all the same, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Yep. Independent living can't come fast enough. I have always tried to have roommates. But I'm probably better at managing that. Which screws are these? Cross screw. Not these. I think it's the longer ones. But maybe they have a parts list. Yep. Here, I'll get a, yeah, Social Security covers independent living. That'll help. Give me a second. I need to get a special bowl to put parts in. We've got these tiny screws here, which can easily go everywhere. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, those stick perfectly. Now, you'll still have to actually go out to do your own shopping, right? F13. Is that it? No, those are E's. There it is. Beds are covered in doctors. But you're afraid. Understandably. screwdriver. I'll leave it in here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you have a bad memory too. I can understand that being a problem. These go facing inward. Okay. So one size is larger than the other, and I got lucky. You could get lost too far away from the place. Oh boy. How do you do travel and stuff to get out? Just walking? Do you have a cell phone? You can use the maps on that to get back. Okay, that goes in. This one. Alright, that's a loose one. That's loose. It's tight. So put the tight one on the bottom. Loose one on top. I guess maybe you haven't had to walk around and navigate on your own as much. Or maybe it's really bad because of memory. Oh. Didn't actually go through the hole. Assembling this part. Hey there, Zeno. We are doing a special Handcam stream tonight as I assemble a marble ball track. Cool, cool. By the way, did you see other anniversary characters came out for Resident Solstice. I did good. I did pull on Raziel and got her pretty early. I got also, I think, the last standard banner character that I didn't have from the initial set, the shield guy. The guy that nobody actually wants, but I got him. As I missed pity on my first 10 pull, which is kind of cool. Like, I essentially got him for free, and then I got Raziel, and I had enough pulls left that I got Ushan as well. So that was really cool. Been trying to send you a lot of likes on the daily ranking thing. Have you ever tried that out? Have you ever figured that out? I have not tried out the new game mode yet at all. Hopefully it's cool. Seems like in another roguelike mode. See, I'm pretty excited. Gotta look up team building and stuff. Here. And now we actually go through. Much better. And we'll send a second screw through. Cool. Be good to get that game some more gameplay you can do outside of roaming. The roaming is cool. Okay, you do already know about the likes ranking. Good. Alright, that was a loose one. That's a tight one. So, oh my. Going deep. So we're building this piece right here, and I've got to put on 4 of those pieces around the edge in each of the holes. I know. I should also put up an actual picture on the screen. So people can see what we're dealing with. Link. There you go. Right now, you're in the game, not Resonant Solstice, all the games. So if I don't respond, I'm sorry. Hey, that's great. Love people tuning to me while they're playing other stuff. That's what I do for most of my streams, or most of the people I'm watching. There we go. Caps lock conductor over here, by the way, Zeno. Blasting us. One more of these. Is this the one with the small holes? Small hole. Both feel large or small. Won't hurt too much. Maybe I should check there to see if there's another piece. Yeah. Need to get... This one has the larger hole. Think about buying the Ushana skin. Oh, I definitely will. The skins they have are pretty good deals, considering they usually give you currency for them. And I'm usually looking for an excuse to give them more money for stuff like that. So I usually buy the skins. That said, skins in this game don't have the greatest value because they don't really have any cinematics. You just get the splash art of the character up at the end, and you get to see the tiny chibi form down on the field. But if I get... Oh, and you can also see your chosen character and their skin on the splash. Like, not just at the end of battle, but like when you come into important stuff. So you can have your skins up then. But compared to, say, Reverse 1999, all of these skins have actual unique animations, including really cool ultimate animations. But this doesn't even have basic ultimate animations, except for, I think, Joshua gets one? Somebody does. Hopefully they'll add them later. I think that'll help sell the game quite a bit. Oh no. Dropped another piece. Gonna get down on the ground to find it. There it is. Yeah. All right, I got that. screwing in. Oh, gotta find the little hole. Oh, there it is. Now it's going through. That's that piece all done. All right, these come down onto what is this? E9. Is that it? I think it is. E9, yeah. Oops. Very soon, you're going to try to get Raziel. Cool, cool. Now, do you remember the announcement? I believe they announced that there is a regular form of Raziel coming too as well, right? There were 3 units announced for anniversary. I assumed regular form Raziel would be a low rank unit. Now, I feel like they still have plenty of time to release her, but if she was a low rank unit, she would have already shown up. I don't know that they would have done a special announcement for her like they did the others. But I'm curious. On the other hand, I could use some more supports after getting all of these DPS characters. Please let me get some more pulls. Though, if I have to spend a little money for anniversary, I wouldn't mind. All right. This piece now comes up. And this screws on here. Now, I think I'm gonna have to loosen up some of these screws. So this will sit properly. By the way, I am putting together a Discord. We don't have too many people in it, but you've been here as a regular often enough. If you want in, talk about more Resonant Solstice, ask about my stream schedule and stuff, give you an invite. Talk about other gacha. Honestly, I'm not that active, but we'll have some other people in there too. All right, here, give me a second to get my hands off of this. All right, try out that link. Now, what they like doing, and I think it's a really cool, unique aspect of Resonant Solstice, is they like giving us hybrid characters. Yeah. Where they can play DPS, but usually they're DPS if they're the leader. So if they're not DPS, they probably also inflict some interesting status effect or buff to help the rest of the team. So you can choose, hey, are they going to be playing DPS here or no? Like, Shire feels really like that. Lysandra. I don't have Lysandra. But I definitely feel like she was pulling that energy of a hybrid main DPS and support. Guess she was a stun support and a few other things. This part's complicated. Oh, maybe this is working. Set it down on the table. It's going in a bit better. And you can see it properly on the screen this way. And I see you made it in. Give you a wave. And there's the piece screwed together. Clean with the cloth. Hope it works fine. Feels like it doesn't line up completely. Maybe we'll find out for real later on. Now, on the pictures, it doesn't line up completely either, so... give you this little microfiber cloth. Alright, you're back, you're back. Try and use the back of the screwdriver to clean these holes out a little bit. They don't line up as much as I'd like, but that looks like it is in the picture too. So it's probably fine. Step number 5. Some D pieces, which comes on that board. We see D12. Ten, 11, 9, 18, 7. 10, 13. 10 is D12, right? No, it is D18, which is one of these. You already know how the game mode work? You mean the Una Borwesti's diver? Or are you talking about another one? It seemed like a pretty normal... Okay. It seemed like a pretty normal roguelike from what I was reading. Gotta actually get in myself and try it out. Maybe we'll start off with that tomorrow. Before we continue with this. Alright. G11 and E12. E12 looks like this piece. There's the gear, E12. Clear this off of film. And the other side. There we go. And G. This clear piece, yeah, clear piece is G. Oh boy, those are tiny. Those could easily get lost. Can't even show them up in the light. Now, those go through here. And plug into the wood. That piece. Alright, that piece is in. And the other one. This is pretty difficult. It keeps on sticking to my hand. Oh, I think they're both in. On the Resonance Solstice Discord, you see a team for Raziel in Ushana. So you pair them together. I'll have to look. I'll have to look. That would be a lot more fun if I can pair them together. I don't have to give them each a separate team. Hydrate. Got this big mug here filled with tea. Hot tea is good for the throat when you're talking a lot. Which I should be talking a bit more, but we're doing well. You need to have Oshana A2 though. Yeah. People talk about the significance of getting the A2 for some of these teams. I have A1 for, I think, 2 standard banner units. Suen is one of them. All right. D7, D6, D7, and D8. Again, that's our D piece. There's D6 and D7. There's D8. Big piece is D8. And then D6 and D7 are pretty small. And they go in like that. Wonder how that'll really fit in. All right, we've got 2 F7s. Sure, these cross pieces. Holes with circles with a cross in them. Got it. And these ones have a green film on them. Makes it stand out, but it's all clear acrylic underneath. So what does E2 or A2 Ushana do? Oh, these put on backwards. Wait. First, we need to pick out A2. That's a B. Is this A? Yeah, these are A. A2. I think that's it. A1. A2. A6. Don't need that on there. Other pieces inside coming off. Checking the DM, alright. You have a cute icon. A relatively cheap team, that's nice. Okay. She inflicts corrode as well.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I got 6 daggers pointed at you. For
6
IAM, Archer, now in 3D.
6 daggers? Blood Archer, welcome in. So, we are doing a special Handcam stream today. I am making the model that you can see on the top left of the screen. That got in the way. Hydrate, hydrate. Is this a reference to Archer from Fate's Day Night? Or something else? This is the current piece. Oh, time to gamble, huh? Going for Raziel? Nice, nice. All right, that's clear. Got a few more of these tiny pieces to punch out. W? Is that a win? Use my tool to punch this last one out. Yes, it is Archer. Archer of the Master Rin Tosca. Is it Rin Tosca? Is that spelled correctly? I thought there was another A. You missed and you got Carolyn. Well, everyone says Carolyn's a pretty good support, and you were asking for more support, so hopefully that's good. Two D17s. Yeah, that's what I thought. Tosaka. Not that I'm an expert or anything. So how have you been doing, Blood Archer? I was telling chat I got Silverwolf and I got Evanesia. So I'm pretty good on the Honkai Star Rail anniversary, even though I'm not playing it on stream. Ouch, you have a migraine. Is that going to affect work and stuff? Or hopefully it'll be gone by then. Hopefully you can still have fun on stream. Do you usually get migraines from stress or something else? Hydrate. Your brother is a teacher. Told you to stay home and sleep it off. Well, that's what everyone tells me, but I don't get him. The game hates you. We all miss pity sometimes. That's part of the fun. And to be fair, I have told people that Resonant Solstice has one of the best standard banners in the industry. Now, I got today the worst. Oh, okay. Your teacher is like a brother. Okay. To be fair, I got one of the worst standard banner characters today myself. So, it hates me more than it hates you. F7. D13. There it is. But you don't want to get Carolyn. Didn't you have Nicola? The Yapper is gonna be playable in a few days. Is the Yapper Billy? I'm looking forward to Billy. A2 Carolyn. Okay, that explains it. Now, maybe the A2 is pretty good for her. I can't remember. All right, that piece is down here. That goes through here. F7 1. No, it's D13. F7. Oh, Yapper is ironic since she's never actually talked. I'm trying to remember who you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about Nicole. Yeah, we got the patch stream last week. Yeah, I bet her Genshin's coming up next week. Yeah. So I'll be doing a Genshin stream next week. Probably getting Nicole. I don't remember what her kid is like. So I hope you'll tune in for that one. 2 of these. And they have to line up. Good. And then this piece. Back had to do the dishes. All right, all right. Well, here's what the progress we've made.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. And Zeno, he has memory, also. Kit USNE tail.
It can't say Kitsune. Well, you spelled it wrong. All right. So, we're putting this gear in. I am excited for Nicole. I have been having so many anniversary characters come out, and Genshin is not on anniversary. It kind of got to the wayside a little, but Nicole's pretty good. So I'm excited for her too. There. And do I need another one? F7. That's E. I already punched it out. Probably went to the floor. Pokes the gear. Well, that's helping. Well, I don't think it fell. Oh, I see it now. And put that on. A6 has a little piece that goes up top. With confusing directions. What if you bite it? Well, honestly, these might be even more sensitive than my own tail. Trying to get all this put together in one piece. Literally. We did have some damage earlier. And I'll try and glue that together overnight. One of the acrylic pieces had a break on one of the pins. And if the pin can't get solid, I can probably just glue the 2 pieces together. If my glue's still good, I might have to pick up some more. Ah, Blood Archer needs some care with that nasty migraine he's got. Probably on these things. A6. Get out the quality. All right. Piece is tiny. And goes in here. Sideways. This one's rough. Not the Blood Archer backpack again. All right. Hydrate. Oh. I'll do it in a second. Oh. It's in. Hydration. On to step 7. Two F5s. F4, F4. F3. F1 of 4. F10. Where are those pesky F5s? F2, F1, 4 F12. What are those? What is it supposed to look like? It's supposed to look like a circle. And I don't see too many other circles on here. All right, we've got Onyx Fury terrorizing the chat with the lick and sniff. F7, clearly. I wonder if there's some on another one. Because these are not it. G. No. What is this one? Are they retreating? Ah, he's it. Onyx Fury's a she, I guess, but oh, okay. Soliloquy. They sound familiar. F E. Yes. Oh, but those do look like F. Oh, that is F5. Wait, what? Nani? Xeno's Lake. How can there be a woman on the internet? And especially one that's biting and sniffing. Got that piece off. 37 years old. You think that's old? Wait till you hear I'm in my 40s. But I'm a guy. That's probably more normal for you. F5, F5, E13. I do not have kids either. E10, E11. And is that A1? No, not yet. Got some more pokes out here. Getting some of these wheelies popped out. The one right here by my finger. I myself very much would like a romance, but I have my own issues to deal with avoidant attachment stuff. Not impossible. Very, very something I can deal with, but I have to figure it out. All right, that's E10. Do I need to get out? What was that? I think that's the 11. $13. Well, it needs to come out anyway. Too terrified to love. Yep. There's the next piece that came off. A bunch of those are going to get stacked up soon. A41. A38. A31. Nope. A34. A1. 39. 5. Check it again. Yeah, it does say 41. Maybe 7. It's on something else. Onyx Fury had a dark past that is a struggle in my own present and future. Yeah. Lots of therapy stuff. Could it be on here? B? I don't think so. Oh, that turns into the bottom, I bet. Oh, 40. Whoa. 12. No. Five. 39. Yep, we've talked about it a couple times on stream. 39. 38, 31. 7. Not that. It's this one. C series. What if it's not A? What if it's... It's A41. Alright, good idea, Blood Archer, with your migraine. Go back to sleep. Those are C's, definitely not on there. A39 are tiny ones. A5 is a gear. Here. Use this to scan. Light up. Numbers show up a lot better. 34. Oh, 4, no. A4, A1. Could they have just misprinted one of those tiny ones? Having trouble finding my A41. Does look a lot similar to the F's. Maybe I'll figure it out if I move on. All right, your last 10 pulls. Wish you luck. Wish you luck. Good luck, Zeno. Hope it works out. Hope you get your Raziel. I guess you'll have another, like, If it goes past the month, you'll get another 20 easily by then. Plus each week. All right, let's get at least one of these pieces on. You got her! Awesome! Good job. So I guess you're gonna build that special team. Corrode synergy. Oh, did you open up your pockets for her? Oh wow, okay. All right. This one goes in there as a F5. As a gear down. Oh. As one of these E13. That one's E10. 11. E13. Wonder if I have to sand those down to get that on. Well, it's loose enough. Oh, Dory, I have some left. Mind game chaos stone. It's empty like 0. Yep. Not sure what you're supposed to. Okay. The other one has to come down on top there. an E19, 11. Are those on here? Yeah. Oh, there's A41 on this one. I found it. Ha ha ha. Still going to grind for more. Looks like an emote that didn't work. Only going to get character can do buff. Yeah, more Carolyn. Ha ha ha. I'm excited to see if we get another Raziel. If she comes out as a decent support for these angels. Here it is. Ah. I got that stupid piece. I finally found it. Let me see. I need to get. Yeah, cool. There it is. So this one comes up under here. Stack that on. Stack that on. And then stack that piece on. Maybe I'm gonna start making a free-to-play account because my first account I have right now, you pay. You would run 2 Resonance Solstice accounts. I spend so much time doing just one. Of course, I play a bunch of other gacha too. So I think I did the wrong one on here. That's E10. E13 goes on here. And over there, this piece, E10. And this goes on. with... Yes. It shows screws on the gears on the bottom. Ah, that can go down. All right. Time to go do Unbarusti's diver. Good on you. Give me a report. Hopefully it goes well. Maybe I'll do some of that tomorrow. All right. E19 goes on the bottom of there. That goes on the top. E19. $14. $11. It's the A41. What if it's on one of the other acrylics? G3. F7. That's all there is here. Not that one. 13. All right. I might be doing a raid soon regardless. Those were F5. E19. Those are all Ds. 9. Eights. 13. Don't have any regrets buying the skin. I'll get the skin too, yeah. F. D. B. B19. Could that be it? No, it's got to be E19. E19 is a separate supplementary piece that was not punched out. Oh. I don't remember spicy. Alright. There. 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 A41. Perfect. And it's looking like it's coming together. Alright, and now we stick A1 on top of that. I wonder if you're trying to use Franker face or something, and I don't know if that's set up. With the Kraken 239 Keck. Coming up on a good stopping point soon. What is going on with your emotes that they're not working? Raziel and her skin too. Nice. No idea. Yeah, you don't know what's going on? Maybe your subscription ran out. Maybe you need to resubscribe. Maybe, yeah, okay. See, one piece is not fitting very well. That's the F7. We'll raid soon. Or I really can't put this on until that's on. Maybe I'll have to file that down a little bit. Made good progress. Let's drop the piece. Oh well. I'll get that in a bit. Anyway, time for raid. Squeegee. What is squeegee? Is that like your voice? Squishy, okay. We haven't raided Barry in a while. Yeah, okay, she's not allowing raids at the moment for whatever reason. Belvany, always like raiding her. Charlotte Bear. I think we raid Felvany. I need to tell Barry to turn back on her raids. But I'll do that later. Anyway, Felvany is playing reverse 9099. I always love that.